Hey, Sizzling Popcorn, welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be doing some real-world hops operations in WestJet from Edmonton to Vancouver. This is going to be WestJet flight 173. And then I think on the way back is flight 176. But both airports by FSimStudios. This is Edmonton. Obviously, we're going to Vancouver. I tried doing this flight on Monday, but I was then getting CTDs halfway across to Vancouver. And hopefully tonight, shouldn't have any issues. Now up to the Sim Update 10 beta. And we do have to want to try to keep it on time, because this flight is literally leaving in about 13 minutes. So I would like to leave, push back from the gate, and take off shortly after, quarter after, because and then try to beat it to Vancouver. It's estimated to be actually. Wait, it's Thursday. It's on time. Yeah, so right now the flight is on time to leave at 5:15 Mountain Time, which is in 13 minutes. And it's to arrive in Vancouver at 5:53 p.m. Pacific Time, so 1 hour behind. So that gives, it's roughly an hour and 40 minutes, hour and 35 minutes, something like that. So, how are things with you guys? Let me know in the chat. I have this already set up for taxi. But what we're going to do is we're going to get the flight plan in from SimBrief, put that in, get the TCAS set, and our MCP, the autopilot panel, and then we'll get ready to push back and take off. So let's get that started. Actually, I'm going to move my flap to 5. Normally you wouldn't do this at the gate. The engines wouldn't be on at the gate either. But when you put it in taxi mode, or the taxi state, engines are on. So, FP. So the position host in it is already set. Hey Lars, how's it going? It's already set, so we just gotta do the route. Plus the flight plan, there's 2 of them. We want Edmonton to Vancouver. Okay, load that up. Hey Lars, next Wednesday. They'll be next Thursday morning at this time. Planning on a GA flight in Sweden. I told that to Zany. I said, hey Zany, you gotta show up for that one. Do a Swedish GA flight. Next Wednesday, which is like Thursday 1 a.m. for you. Hey Ed, how's it going? Like that that video? Actually, I'm not doing a cold and dark startup, but this is really the next part to that video series. How to bring in the what of a menu, FMC. It's already, because this is in the taxi state. So everything's all set up. The post init was already set. So then you just move on to the next one. Then you click again. Then it goes to route. Route here, you're going to put your CYEG as the origin. You can put in your destination, you don't have to. Then once you request the flight plan, it's going to bring up all flight plans that you have saved. So I got 2 of them. One going Edmonton to Vancouver, the other one Vancouver to Edmonton. So then you choose the one, activate it here. So it's now activated. Now we can go to, I'm gonna go to departure first. Departure, we're going runway 30. And we're going to Andy, Nadpi, Mara, Booth, and Canucks. That's exactly like the real world WestJet 173. Nice. The SID. We're not taking any SIDs here. We can execute and get rid of that message. Now we can go on to the route. So now we're on the perf init requested. Pulls it right out of the SimBrief file. We'll all be counting on you. Thanks, Marsh. Transition level. North America is always 18,000. Down here, we can now load it. So it's loaded in all the information. I want to go. I go to Valhalla to get my plane fuel. Actually, no, Actually, I gotta go back to menu. FS actions. Payload. Payload, I want a 0 fuel weight. It's gonna be 112.9. And it's telling me 94 in economy, 6 in first class. It's not exactly like it is on my flight plan. Go back. Fuel. I want my block fuel. Block fuel is 115. Actually, I'm gonna do 11600. It's just a little bit more. Then what I want to do is when I go back into the FMC here, oh no, something wrong because it's 11.8 of fuel. So let's go back to fuel. Block fuel. I go 12,200. And we'll go back to the FMC. 12.4. And this will be 12.1. Hey, yeah, it's done this a few times. Not sure what I'm doing wrong there, but it should go in here. Unless I gotta do the whole thing. 12.1. 12. No, that doesn't work either. So I'm gonna put in my crosswind or cruise wind. Cruise wind, I'm gonna use the average wind from the flight plan, so 176, 013. Cost index 5. Got 5.4 in reserves. On to the next page. That's fine. N1 limit. Gonna go with the regular 24K. Probably doesn't like that. The total fuel is less. The plane fuel plus reserves. Yeah. Go back here. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, 17. Go back there, go 17. 18.4. Actually, 17.5. It's a good catch, William. We're gonna go to 12. Point. Am I putting 5.4? Oh. There's gotta be something there. And one, we're gonna go 24K thrust rating. Flaps 0.5. Center of gravity 23.9. Trim trim 5.45. $130. Should be pushing back right now, but get there very shortly. $545. $545, that's good. Fine for now. It's still. Arch gets bonus points. We're taking off from runway 30. 0. It's exactly 300. We'll leave it at 10,000 for now. And I'll put the pushback. Should be it. Close to the right.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left. Roger that. Ready for pushback. Tail to the left. Release burn brake, please. Brakes released. Brakes released. Here we go.
Don't forget to adjust the panel to your flight level 340. So that's the good. I did that before coming on to the stream. Yeah, thanks. Got a really nice line here. Got to be using a default line for this. I have to set this the custom view. All right, here we go. Pushback done. Parking brakes off.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Sizzling Popcorn Airlines. We would like to thank all our frequent flyer members for their support and hope you enjoy the exceptional service on today's flight. If you would like to become a frequent flyer member, please click the join button below this video. We will now go through the pre-flight safety briefing. First off, if you're enjoying the flight, make sure to smash the like button on the entertainment system in front of you. If you would like to join in today's live chat, we would like to remind you to make sure to subscribe to the channel. This is to reduce communication interference with air traffic control and to ensure your safety on the plane. Before getting into your seat, you should have already gotten your favorite beverage in your sizzling popcorn pull-up mug as shown on the screen in front of you. If you don't have the pull-up mug, you can purchase one via the link in the description below. Don't forget to close the microwave door before starting to pop your bag of popcorn. Once ready, sit down in your comfortable seat and fasten your belt. Make sure to remove all headphones during takeoff and landing procedures so that everyone around you can hear this. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you for choosing Sizzling Popcorn Airlines. Happy flying.
Like we're behind this guy. Surprise, WestJet 173 is not out here yet. Hey James, how's it going? I was talking with Neil and Stuart tonight. Said need to be on the stream tomorrow because we're going to Scotland and Northern Ireland. I think Stuart's from Ireland, not Northern Ireland. Going Edinburgh to Belfast and then back to Glasgow. I said, yeah, you should be there tomorrow. Need some Scottish and Irish and interpreters. Y'all wants to be a tour guide. Need to see who you're talking about that. Looks like the real thing, like with the shine on the wing. Looks like we're really in Edmonton. You can't look out that way all the time. They go off track. Beechcraft, they just sold a... Did you hear about that? Beechcraft, they sold, company sold. It's now each craft. Each can do their own craft, I guess. Or maybe it's eek. I don't know. He'll get you lost. Imagine if iRacing looked this good. Oh yeah, I know. iRacing looked this good, it'd be called ACC. Alright, going down to Yankee. Wait for these guys to take off. And we're next in line. Did like a little shimmy. Let's see if he takes off. I was going to do this last night. Well, actually, I would have gone to Belfast last night, but I spent 6-7 hours reinstalling the sim. I was like, screw it, I'm going to sim update 10. What's on the outside? I think that's it right here. WestJet Airlines I bet you it's 173. Just waiting for them to take off. Here he goes. And lift off. Here. Oh, our turn.
Live.
There we go. We're up in the air. Flaps retracted, auto brakes off. Lighting lights off. Logo light will keep off. I departed on 2-4 about 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna have to give it some thrust to catch up. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I see. It departed 9 minutes early. Oh, it departed at 5:06, and we just departed at about 5:30. They're expected at 5:50 Pacific. We got a little race here on our hands. They got the head start. But I tried to go to gate 66. I couldn't get gate 66. I think that's I think I've got the static aircraft at Edmonton. So there was a static aircraft at 66, so I had to take 64. Because it wasn't on the gates you could choose. Getting to 10,000. Going up to 340. So this is Pigeon Lake. If you want to see a bunch of pigeons, you're gonna want to go here. Pigeon Lake. Once we get to flight level 180, we'll put it on the standard, and we'll go sit in the back for a bit. Oh yeah. Gotta change it. Here. That's what we're trying to beat here. WestJet 173. That's us. For the real world flight. Trying to beat here. You'll want to stick around right till the end to see who wins the race. Then on the way back, I think I put the flight number. I think it's 176. On the way back, it's a 9:15 departure. I'm not gonna wait that long to depart. Yeah, that's the real world flight for the flight that I'm doing right now. We're on the same flight plane, although they left from I think he might be climbing all the way up to 400. Are you looking at Flight Radar 24? With Flight Radar 24, I can't get the gate, so I have to go over to FlightAware. But Flight Radar 24, you can get more information. Because technically, they're in a. This flight is a 737 MAX 8. And we're in a just in the 700. Let's we'll be getting to the Rockies very shortly here. So this would be Deer Lake down here. Deer Lake, Alberta. AR feature. Oh, we're on the phone. Click here. Gonna have to get the. Flight radar. Yeah, I was thinking the other day, you can actually apply to get a radar, like an antenna, put up on your roof, and then you get the business plan for the year for free. Because really, you're helping them out to make more money. You can view the aircraft in augmented reality that are close to you. Oh, sweet. And tomorrow's flight, I've got it set for the PMDG 700, 737-700. But it doesn't make any sense because EasyJet doesn't fly this. EasyJet flies A320 out of Edinburgh down to Belfast, up to Glasgow. Actually, I asked one of my teammates from Ireland. I said, "Hey, why isn't there like any flights between Dublin and Belfast?" and the Scottish guy's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Do not ask that question. Do not ask that question." I'm like, what? It's legit. But he said it's Dublin to Belfast is like a 2-hour drive. He's like, there's also the train to go between. Like, yeah, that sounds fair. But I'm like, Ottawa and Montreal, they have flights between each other. And they're like an hour, hour and a half apart. Has leveled out at 380 with a ground speed of 425. I'm going about 4 knots faster ground speed. And FR24 still downloading to my phone. Must be a big app. And there's not going to be much multiplayer traffic here, just because I'm on the Sim Update 10. I like the multi-panel feature that's new for SU10. However, the settings are a pain to get it all evened out. And then once you got it all evened out, well, right now streaming, obviously I only stream the middle screen, so there's no purpose for me to have the whole thing. But to do to turn them off, I have to delete them. So that means the next time I come around, I think I have to redo the settings all over again, which is like real pain in the... Mom would always say a real pain in the CNR. Be like, CNR, is that Canadian National Railway? Oh, it's your ass. Let's bring up the map. So Calgary's down here. Really, the flights between Calgary and Edmonton is in the DH8. So I can't wait for a Q400 to show up, because there's a lot of this regional stuff that you can do. Because you wouldn't take a 737 between the two. Pretty much you get to Red Deer as your top of descent. But FSimStudios is doing Calgary. That's what they're working on right now, pretty much full time, other than updates to some of their other airports. They've done a really good job with Edmonton, And I like them all because they now have Vancouver, they have Edmonton, but in between they have Kelowna, they have London, Ontario, Toronto City Center, Bishops. That's the only one I don't have. And then out here, Halifax. Looks like the Dash 7 is getting close. Yeah, Dash 7 is getting close. Then there's the ATR from Asobo. Not sure when that's going to come out. But that ATR is pretty much like a Q400. Roughly, so it's like saying a Caravan and a Kodiak. I think pretty comparable, similar. But I would jump on that Dash 7 and start doing these Q400 props. The only thing is Q400 is just 2 props. Dash 7 is 4 prop. PC12 will be out next month. Compete with the TBM. Yes, a PC12, because it's already been sent to the marketplace. But yeah, it will be out beginning of September. I was like thinking if this was a golf course or not, but no, just the terrain. So I got the DLSS on right now as we speak. I'm like getting, it's like pretty much an average of 30 frames per second. But don't forget, in my instance, I'm not just running a 3080 Ti and one screen. I got 4 screens going. And I got stuff all over, like I'm streaming. Navigraphs is open. I got Discord open. I got a bunch of websites. Fly Live Studio. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. But the 2080 Ti, I'm pretty sure it has 11 gigabytes of VRAM. And I've been like looking at the 3090 Ti, or even just a 3090. 3090 is like double the VRAM on it. Like, thing is could it fit? Because I got a i9 9900K, the 9th generation. We're now what, up to 12? Got a 64 gigs of RAM. Just if the motherboard can actually take a 3090, because there's several different models of the 3090. Price has dropped to almost $1,000 Canadian. That's gonna change once the 4000 series comes out in this fall. Just like a month or 2 away. Then you'll see that, because I don't think they're producing anymore for 3000. I think most of the 3090 series are triple slot cards. I know 3090 Ti is triple slot. A 3090 Ti is like 3.2. So 3.2, you're at 4 slots. And yes, I actually did read that, but that there's maybe there's like a couple of models that are 2 slots. But yeah, my motherboard's only a 2 slot. Not to get a second-hand mining card. No. I wouldn't buy second-hand. I'd buy just straight off the shelf, brand new. Because when I bought this PC, it got shipped for me from California with the 2080 Ti. I was all excited, got it all set up, and I went to play PUBG. Played a couple games of PUBG. Next morning, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go play some PUBG. I go and I turn it on, and there was like these like artifacts in the screen. Then it just went like the graphics card was defective. And then the fan was like running super high. So iBuyPower said, yeah, send it back to us. You need to send us a whole PC so that we can do the diagnostics and then fix it. And then I'm on the hook for the shipping both ways for the whole PC. So then I contacted EVGA. EVGA said, yeah, just send the graphics card to us and we'll replace it. So, and we'll pay for shipping both ways. I'm like, okay, great. Got it back then. I could hear like loud fan noises. All iBuyPower. They're like, yeah, send it to us. I'm like, no, I'll live with the fan noise. And then eventually that fan noise went away. Take a look at that. That's beautiful outside. It's more the case ability and whether you can stand blocking PCI slot. Yeah, because mine is on the bottom, so if I go on, if it takes up more space, I think I'm into the PCU. Or not the PCU, just the PU, power unit. So its estimated arrival time is 5:38 p.m. Pacific time. So it's 4:55 Pacific. Yeah, it's at flight level 380. Ground speed's 432. That's slightly faster than us right now. Some of the custom builders really cheap out on parts. The one I got from Newegg, they installed a PSU that was having explosion issues. Ooh. I had a separate PSU that I could easily swap in. That was lots better. That was one of the things, was that support. They're like, oh yeah, so you have another graphics card that you can put in to like test if it's the graphics card. Like, I got a laptop and an iPad. I can't get a graphics card out of that swap, you know? Like, no. You think I just got a stack of 2080s here? No. Might be able to catch it though, as FR20. That's our arrival at 5:38. Oh yeah, because if you look at the ETA up on top, that is Zulu, and they are Zulu minus 7. So yeah, it's depends how long it takes for the touchdown and a taxi to the gate. It'll be interesting, and they're going to gate B, I think like B35, a B18. Well, I'm not sure what the sim's gonna give me, so it could be anything. So today my 3-year-old son, man, he likes to play with his, like, it's like the manger from a nativity set. It's just like the plastic, and the star, you press on the star and it plays Silent Night. Well, he likes pressing it and he calls it star. Like star. So then he presses it, and then so today he wanted to build a tent. So you take a blanket and you put it over a chair and you call it a tent. So he's in this tent playing with the with this manger thing while eating rice crackers and hummus. Oh, I don't know. 10-20 minutes later, he like pokes his head out and he's like, Daddy. And I'm like, what? The hummus is all over his hands. Then you go and you open it up. The whole manger, it was like brown. I think he thought, like, you know, this doesn't look like it belongs in Bethlehem. I think we need to put more like ground texture and like sandy texture. He puts all this hummus all around it, and then because of his hands were all in it, he put it all in the back of the chair. Like, I was like, oh man. I told my wife, and then she cleaned it up. I was like, I gotta go back to work. Looks like the landing runway is 26 right. I've got 26 left, but that's sim brief. Sim brief is always wrong anyways. Well, runway used CYVR. trying to see. I want current information. I'm guessing I can go for the ATIS. The CYEG. Still can't find them. Oh, it's pushed me up to...
30 close came in range. Oh, man, 36 medevac. See ya. 34-8, kilo go.
Wanted to be one of the wise men and bring Thomas the Major instead of her. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But man, yeah. So then, like, he went like grocery shopping with my wife, and they brought stuff in. So, well, I come upstairs. And in the stairways to go up to like the second floor, he's got all this stuff piled up in the stairs. He's like, "This is my house. This is my house." Like, well, you're gonna have to move some of your house because I gotta walk up the stairs here. Cabin rate 259. At 6,000 feet, 11 knots, 160. Can we see these guys? I can't see the, can't see, WestJet 173. Yeah, have a good one, William. Just down here is Alona. Alona should be down here. And that's another FSimStudios airport. Let's see if I can find. Let's see which runway's in use, but I'm not sure where to get arrival. No. They've got 267 kilometers to go. 42 minutes remaining for WestJet 173. Hey Drew, how's it going? We're just over Salmon Arm, north of Kelowna, on our way to Vancouver, and we're in a race with a real world flight right now. They left about 10-15 minutes before us, but we should be arriving about 1 or 2 minutes ahead of them. Yeah, pretty good. They're doing pretty good. Hey, you missed my 3-year-old son putting hummus all over the place today. But he's done it before. took some hummus and rice crackers up to his room. Show up in his room and a hummus, it's like he thought it was like plaster to wall. All over the window, all over. It was like he was like trying to paint with it. Like, maybe this kid's gonna be an artist. Maybe he is already. He just paints with hummus. And Loops is on the other side. This river here will connect to a little stream here, and that's where Kamloops is. Tomorrow we'll be over on the other side of the pond, Edinburgh to Belfast to Glasgow, all parade. So if you haven't heard of the latest, like, it's gotta be like, if not the best airport in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2022, let alone any year. It's not the number one. It is definitely the top 5. I looked at the parking lot. Actually, when I first looked at the parking lot, I was like I saw images elsewhere, and I saw like people going there. Like, man, these parking lots, I'm like drooling. But when I actually got it, and I would go to it, like, what the hell is going on here? All the parking lots were all pink, purple, and then there was like other strips of the airport like that. So I reached out to Prague, and they weren't sure. I reached out to Orbix, they weren't sure. Looked at the forums. The forum said you had to do a complete restart. I did a complete restart, and when I started it back up, I had maybe like 10 airports in the community folder. Am I still on the stream? So I had to actually just move them out of the folder and then bring in a bunch at a time. Oh, it's fine now. Yeah, let me know in the chat if you can hear me fine. I think Streamlabs like buffered or something. Yeah, we're still on the same one, so that's good. Have any of you tried out the Sim Update 10 beta? Actually, they're coming out with another update on the beta in the next couple of days. So that'll be interesting to see. Gonna go back to the cockpit. We'll get things situated for the descent. So it's actually reset the MCP altitude again. Now it's doesn't even know. All right. We're gonna go ILS 6 left. The next 5. No transition. I got this last time. Buffet alert. Or is it a buffet alert? Like, am I supposed to like? Not exactly sure what that means. Well, let's go to the legs. Parrot. Oh, you know why? That I should be descending already. Probably telling me that I'm not gonna make it. Let's get this descent. Auto brakes, put that to 2. Descent path unreachable. Well, I guess we're definitely not going to beat this real world flight to Vancouver. It's dropping at like 5,000 feet. Hey Tyler, how's it going? Descent path unachievable. I've heard that many times in my flight simming career. As a real life 737 sim pilot, I've heard that many times in my career. Sim pilot. All right. We're at 328. I need to get this descent going a little quicker than this. Gonna go with 2500. Get it down so that hopefully by Steve, yeah, by Steve we should be down to 12,000, and then the descent should be reachable at that point. Hey, Air Stud, how's it going? Oh, this looks nice out here. Getting to booth very shortly. But right now, trying to expedite the descent. Yeah, I'm on beta. I got the DLSS. I set up 2 screens, but it's a hassle to set up the 2 screens. But then if you don't want to use them, you have to delete them. So I'm pretty sure you gotta redo them if you want to use them again, which sucks really badly. So we got a descent of 2,500. Because the VNav was doing about like 1,000 or something and saying unreachable. DLSS and DirectX 12, both of them went full on 100%. Elijah, Buffet Alert was either a simulator bug, you were entering a high speed or low speed stall out of the flight envelope, or you were exceeding the set cruise speed. Okay. Because the other thing is, I noticed is that it's because my flight level for this, I had set it at 340. Then the MCP automatically changed it to 380. Then when I came back to look at it, it was like it's been reset, but to nothing. And then I realized that I needed to actually be a lot lower than 380. I should have been at like 24 something, already descending. So maybe it's that. I don't know. Not exactly sure, but you're saying that it's either a simulator bug probably too high for the weight, AOA out of whack. You sure you're not flying the I'm flying the PMDG. Don't have the max. I'm chasing after the max right now. And it looks like the max is gonna land before me. Is Where are they at now? Schedule arrival. Or estimated arrival is 5:38 Pacific. And the ETA up on the is exact same time. But I don't see them. I saw them on Climb. I could see WestJet 173 ahead. Trying to beat them there. Should be able to put the PNAV back. Drag is required. Oh, nice. Well. One, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3. Yeah, of course. saved. I gotta be at. Do. Get some flaps going. One nautical mile till the 5,000, above 5,000. Be able to get back on track. It's very laggy here.
Traffic. 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 Traffic.
Okay, bringing down the house here. We're a little high, but
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Welcome to Vancouver International Airport. Nice. Let's clear the runway. I think that's like the quietest I've ever been, like on a landing, like so concentrated. I think it was the auto brakes. Hadn't been watched or something. Flaps back. The speed brakes back. Auto brake off. Landing lights off. Taxi light on. Just gonna stop. We're going to ask air traffic, well, ground control. Exit to the gate. So again, this airport, Vancouver International, is by FSimStudios, same developers of Edmonton. What we'll do is, how should get you started? I definitely remember being on VATSIM flying into Montreal. I get there and he tells me, go to whatever gate. I had absolutely no clue where I was going. Then I asked him for directions, and the directions, I was completely lost. I was like on the other side of the runway, going through the grass. All right. It was going off air anyway, so I was like, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna stop right here. 14? I'm pretty sure it's the same. I think it's like the same gate. So they've actually landed 47. Yeah. So we landed at the same time. Wow. Pretty good. You. Battery charge. Now this, I'm like completely lost in now. All right, so I'll take a about like a 5-10 minute break. I'll be back, and then we'll take off from Vancouver, and we'll head back to Edmonton. It'll actually be the first time flying into Edmonton. I've done 2 or 3 flights out of Edmonton, but not arriving there. All right, so I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. Thanks, Trent. Thanks, Trent. Because I muted myself on Streamlabs, but then I also muted the mic. So then I got back, I unmuted the mic. Totally forgot about the other one. Yeah, thanks, Trent. Yeah, so fuel weight is fuel weight. Then I go with block fuels 14,653. Let's go 700. We're leaving from Vancouver. CYVR. What's the plan? Going to Edmonton, not Las Vegas. Like that. Plan. Load. Going to be direct to Vidri, Ramra, Burpucks. Oh. All right. Oh, okay, that's good. Departure. Departure's going to be runway 26 left. And then we're not taking any SID. Gonna be a straight out in vector. Perfinite, request that. Cost index is gonna be 14. Once we're able to put it in here. Won't let me put 0 reserves. All right. So then, fine fuel has to be higher. Cruise wind, take the average. It's gonna be 210 at 22. I go with the 24K thrust rating. Take off flaps 5. Center of gravity 23.7%. Trim is 5.35. And 135, 35, 52. 535. Okay. Gotta put that in. I-35 and that's okay, and we need our runway heading. Runway heading. So we're going 6 left is our departure. Six left. Is 263. All right. I almost feel like we should be using a SID because we're going out to the water. We're gonna have to backtrack. March. I guess I missed most of the festivities. Hey, you actually, it was a good landing. 221. 261 on Valhalla. I'm not sure how they each calculate, but sometimes one's higher than the other. Actually, there's always one higher than the other, just which one it is and how big of a difference it is. Not a star, I need. Okay. Pretty much as assigned by ATU. We don't have ATU. Get my map out for taxi, and we'll push back here. To the right. And change the degrees or whatever. Dang, I need to get me that Valhalla thing. I already use my Valhalla, so Valhalla won't be such a stretch.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left. Roger that. Ready for pushback. Tail to the left. Release brake, please.
Logo light on. Light.
Brakes released.
Here we go. Pushback.
Brakes released. Here we go.
Didn't even know that even came out. See the bloody moon. Then we'll go Echo Delta and then Delta 9, get on to 26 left.
Brakes set. Steering pin is pulled. Watch for the salute and release from guidance on your right. Have a good flight.
For some reason, I thought the West Coast would be brighter this time of the. I've actually pushed it forward by about 3 hours because this flight leaves at 9:15 Pacific. Not sure. Can I use these runway turn off lights at this point? If I put this on Instagram as a reel, like, some people might criticize whether it's right or wrong. I don't know. But I just can't see. I got the taxi light on. Should be like a nose wheel light. Barely. Yeah, just don't pulsate. Yeah, pulsing lights. Some people are special. Yeah, Marsha, on the way in, we were following our real life flight. And we landed roughly about the same time. That was a fun thing. In this case, with the time difference of about 3 hours, not going to be the same. I've never done that before, mirroring a real life flight. Yeah, especially when you've got it right in front of your face and you're looking at it, you're like, oh, this is the real life flight. And SimBrief gave me flight level 340, but they were actually had filed for 400. They were actually flying at 380. The MCP automatically changed it to 380. So it was like automatically matching me with the real life flight. I think it was just like random. It's like all of a sudden I had the French word in my head and I'm like, what? Okay, go down here. E7, we want D9. I have a friend at work whose husband just gave me Sky West first officer. I found out route right there. I found out the route for his first flight. Did some real-time traffic formation flying with his flight. We were both in the CRJs. Did a formation landing, causing a go around. Kept waiting for his flight to come around and land. Oh, nice. Alright, here we go.
V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Now it's gonna spin us around. Oh, AP didn't engage. Now, why AP didn't engage? Because I have it on disengage. I wonder. Finally checked FlightAware and realized it landed 20 minutes before. Oh, look at this effect on the reflection of the wing from the moon. Oh no, hand flying. Did I say 370, I think? So we're now changed up to 390. All right. Always has a mind of its own, huh? Uh, 390. We'll wait till we get to flight level 180. We're on standard. It was like a blood moon. Now it's like a regular moon. At least it's not a sailor. It'd be Sailor Moon. I've never watched it. Ever. Oh, it's turbulent. Yeah, me either. Anime, I've never watched any type of anime. At tomorrow's matinee, off to Edinburgh, Scotland, down to Belfast, Northern Ireland, and then back up to Scotland to Glasgow. I was thinking about doing like a Belfast to Dublin, but I found out there's no flights between those two cities. So I asked my racing teammate, I said, what's the deal? Is it politics? It's like, well, it's like a 2-hour drive and you can take the train between the two. All right, fair enough. But then I'm like, Montreal and Toronto, actually Montreal and Ottawa, they have flights going back and forth. They're only an hour and a half. Train goes to both places, so I don't know. I think it's like politics, probably. And then, it's like I've been there in the sim before. I said, Stuart, so how do you pronounce this? Is this like Londonderry? And Neil, like, Stuart's Irish, not Northern Ireland, but just Irish, and Neil's Scottish. And as soon as I asked, is that how you pronounce Londonderry? Neil's like, whoa, that's like an offside question. He's like, it's completely offside because the locals, the nationalists that want to unite all of Ireland together, they call it Derry. But if you want to be with the UK, it's Londonderry. It's like, oh man. Obviously, lots of tension in Ireland, Scotland. Yeah. Been to Edinburgh and Belfast in real life. Belfast is a real drag, but the High Rig airport looks great. Yeah, it looks super nice with the. I like the textures of the parking lots, like that, like magenta, pink, purple. Oh, it was like super. But I actually fixed it. I got rid of those textures. So no, it's actually Londonderry, but road is on a bus room. But yeah, no, it's Londonderry because it's the British, like the settlers that went there. It was called Derry, but then they called it Londonderry because they wanted to feel like they were back home in London. Yeah. I told Neil and Stuart, I said, guys, you got to show up to my stream. I'm gonna get you on Discord and be the tour guides on the plane. And Neil's like, All right, everyone, look to the left, and this is blah blah blah, and this was where so and so fought this many years ago. And Stuart and I were like, wow, I don't know if it's a real story or what, but it's definitely believable. When I visited, they were putting up the wood for one of those huge nationalist bonfires. Yeah, because I remember growing up and watching the news, and all it was just the IRA fighting, the Catholics and the Protestants fighting. And then in high school, read a book. It was all about the religious divide between the two. And it's not really just religion. It goes deeper than that. Titanic was built in Belfast, which is super important since we have had at least one Titanic survivor join your stream. Yeah, the IRA was a big deal in the 80s, 90s. It's improved a lot, yeah. Back then, I used to confuse the IRA with the IRS. Didn't know the difference. I think, matter of fact, even to this day, I don't think there's a difference between the IRA and the IRS. Plus, now in the US, what? You got an IRA Roth or something like that? Yeah, no more bombs. No, that was over Baghdad. They left there and they went to Baghdad. Now they're elsewhere. We won't talk about the elsewhere. Is that what inspired you to become a tax guy? Yeah, IRS. I actually looked at joining the IRS like 15, 20 years ago. But no, I could do tax filing in the US. But the thing is here you've got a federal and then you got provincial taxes. Yes, you got city taxes, but that's like property tax. But the thing is the provincial and the federal, when you file your taxes at the end of the year, it's all on one return and it goes to the government. They split the money up. Except for if you live in Quebec. Quebec, you have to file 2 tax returns. One to the federal government, and then the other one to the Quebec government, because they don't like calling themselves provincial government. They are the, Quebec City is the nation's capital. But thing is in the US, you've got your federal tax, you got your state tax, then you got your city tax. Sometimes you even have county tax, and it's like, no, I'm not going there. Yeah, we have regular IRAs, and thought you were joining the Irish Republic Army. You realize you had signed up for accounting instead. I think you dodged the bullet, literally. Oh, no state taxes here in Texas. Well, that's good. I think New York will have all 3, maybe even 4 levels of tax. Unlike California, where they have huge state taxes, even state capital gains tax, yeah. Well, because I had to provide some tax help with the client that had investments in a hedge fund. This hedge funds is like, you can't tell what's in it. Like nobody knows. Oh, we're a hedge fund. Only 4 or 5 states have no state tax. The Texas mix up for with the sky high property tax. Hey, how did that happen? I just have the screen capture on this one anyways. That's good. Right here's Kamloops. Actually on the way down to Vancouver, our path was down on this side. It was like right over Merritt. Now we're actually going north of Kamloops, roughly. Pretty much we'll be going over Kamloops. That video the other day beat my score, man. Best video of the year. I did like a belly flop, but lots of engagement, lots of comments on it, but views are like, it's like the worst of the last 10. I guess people don't like challenges, I guess. High cruise altitude at 390. I'm gonna go check on it. Yeah, we gotta be at 390 at Romero. Uh, 20. We'll go with this, Y. We're taking, Elks, no transition. Now I gotta see. Oh, so we should be going right over Edmonton, and we gotta come back in. Approach. This is Vancouver. We're coming in with Y. So transition's going to be at Gabit. Unless we don't go into downtown, we cut it short at Aplos, and then go to Bitka, Ongo. We do Ongo? Okay, so GoPev's over here. Toddler. Yeah, here. Umiba. That should be good. That should get us. Cut us out. No. Promra. Oh. Miva. Nudco. Idol. Vector. Actually, right here, Amoeba. Amoeba, Aplos, RF. Itka, Mongol, and then the runway. Exact. You should do a carrier landing challenge video. Going back to look at the footage I captured on the Millhops flight. Frame rate at the beginning makes video unusable. Yes, I know, yeah. That was horrifying. That will make for a good PowerPoint presentation work. Yeah. Well, I need to make sure I can get to. That's good. Ooh, this is a good one. This app kit gotta be at 0 and 1,000. Valhalla entry, yeah, wrong side. Out below 190. That's good. RF required. Good. Yeah, Marsh, we got someone new in the Discord. I need to help him out. We get settled in the Discord. So maybe you guys should like play like the same game together. Liam has Minecraft. We play some Minecraft. I can't play that game. I tried it like years ago. Oh, it makes me sick. Gonna go a flaps 30. Minecraft is pretty much building stuff. That's all it is. And I guess nowadays they got like different versions. I don't know. $127. Oh, look back here. I think like if you play like a story and stuff, but the like original Minecraft is just like an open sandbox. It's like City Skylines, like city builders and stuff. But it's also like I think it depends on the version there. It's like you're gonna have like survival mode where you gotta survive. I don't know. It's just the graphics just makes me sick. Like it's that pixelated look. Cool in VR. Anything? And I was gonna say next Friday. There won't be a next Friday. Oh, what am I getting? Yeah, because next weekend is our Le Mans race. That's yeah, no, I'll be streaming that right live en direct de la France. 24 hours of Le Mans. In our Ferrari. No Mercedes this time, but it'll be a Ferrari. I haven't practiced yet, but tomorrow night after after the flight and supper, take a flight over to from Belfast down to, actually no, from Glasgow I'll fly down to Le Mans in France, touch down, and go do some practice. Yeah, because we had 2 teams of 4, and then I don't know, something happened. One guy just left. He left the team. He blocked me on Discord. Took himself off of everything about the team. And then when we asked him what's going on, he's like, I didn't like you guys. What? The last race you had fun, we were all laughing and having fun together. I have, but the guy doesn't want to talk. Wants to act like a 13-year-old. Oh yeah, alright. Move on. So now I think we're gonna be a 3-man and a 4-man team, but it's unsure if it's weird because we got issues with 2 Dutch, so I don't know if the other one, if he's gonna show up for practice. He doesn't by Saturday, well, he'll be done. Then the 2 Dutch can go a double Dutch. So yeah, 3-man team or a 4-man team, 24 hours. To do 24 hours of Reno, actually that might be a good alternative to waterboarding. Maybe it was the Dutch can be tough. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 24 hours. Because we used to have the race and iRacing the week before Le Mans, but then during the pandemic, the AOC, they're the organizers of the actual Le Mans race. They told iRacing to I don't know if they did like a cease and desist, but they no longer had rights to put on a 24-hour special event race. It's the automotive club, Alexandria Ocasio Cortez. AOC, yeah, exactly. But no, they told iRacing no. A license. You need a license to be able to hold a 24-hour of Le Mans race, like a virtual one. That has gone to our factory. So this happened last year, maybe the year before. I think it just as of last year. So you know what they did? They said, okay, well, we're now gonna put we're gonna have a 6-hour endurance series. It's like every 2 weeks, a 6-hour race for 12 weeks. What we're gonna do instead is we're gonna increase it just for the one season. We'll increase it to a 24-hour race, and we'll schedule one of those weeks. The race will be at Le Mans, because we're allowed to race at Le Mans, but we just can't have a special event all at 24 hours of Le Mans. So instead, it's the Global Endurance series, and it just happens that it's a 24-hour race series and that it's happening at Le Mans on a specific week. But it can't be in June when the actual race happens, so that's why it's August 20th. It's even more drama in iRacing than flight simming, which is saying something. Yes and no, not really. There's idiots all over the place. As a matter of fact. We're 50 out from the top of the set. Gotta be below 190. Let's set that. Nice clear skies out. So in March, like I was telling you, I saw there was a 25-euro gift card that I gave out last year to Contrail. It still hasn't been used. So, I know who it is, but I'm not gonna tell them. I'm just gonna give it up to someone else. You had a whole year to use it. You never used it. Oh man. So, might do that for, oh yeah, I want to do it next week, but no, that race. Maybe I'll give it away bingo prize. Yeah, I've got to put some gotta work on that 27th of August. Get that find out. On trail. Oh, I saw that new guy in Discord. Liam has Minecraft. I saw his picture. Picture of George Russell. No way. Sorry. No Mercedes fans allowed. It's Red Bull fans. Damn it, just trying to add another gift card to my display case. I feel like Twitch, I feel like everyone on Twitch is almost like, they're all streamers. They all stream and they all watch each other's streams. It's like, they don't really make any content other than stream. It's not a great place when it's all like, oh yeah, you watch my stuff and I'll watch your stuff. What's the point? Like, you actually don't have any viewers. All you have is streamers as your viewer. Like, yes, I know some people don't stream, but mostly what I find is just same thing going all around. Like, to grow, you just need to get to know more streamers. Those streamers get like, which people are playing millionaires. No, they're not even millionaires. Like, it's not even the top 1% that actually make a living on Twitch. Twitch is the one that makes the money off the creator, and then Twitch can't even like make a profit. They're bleeding money. Right, so we're on to our descent. Yeah, you can see Edmonton way from a distance. You might not really be able to. I can barely see it on my screen, let alone on the stream. Yeah, because really, very few of them are like very few of them will make any kind of content off of the platform, and like a Twitch clip, Twitch VOD doesn't do much over there. People go there for live stuff. I don't know George Russell. Last time I followed racing, it was all about Michael Schumacher. Yeah, I remember Schumacher and Gilles Villeneuve. That's pretty much like, I didn't really watch it, but you know, what, like 10, 12 years old, something like that, when he won the championship. Yeah, he makes all his money from his Pressmaster endorsement. Probably his esports commentating or something. Like all the money he made for commentating at Reno. Ayrton Senna, baby, yeah. Those just joining on the descent here, welcome. Welcome aboard WestJet. Ah, man. What is it? WestJet 178, I think. Yeah, 178. There. Welcome aboard WestJet 178, destination Edmonton. Looks like there's gonna be clear skies coming up. Might see some elk. Lord, what the talking about? We're gonna see elk. Wow, it's the elk's throat. Elk's arrival. All right, good. Yeah, so I'd like to go to China next. Right now we only have one airport, which arguably is China, but not. Hong Kong is on contrail. Beijing and Shanghai should come into contrail too. So I'd like to get all three of them and do a flight right through. Then I can say, F it. We're gonna go from Thailand to China. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Sizzling Popcorn Airlines. We would like to thank all our frequent flyer members for their support and hope you enjoy the exceptional service on today's flight. If you would like to become a frequent flyer member, please click the join button below this video. We will now go through the pre-flight safety briefing. First off, if you're enjoying the flight, make sure to smash the like button on the entertainment system in front of you. If you would like to join in today's live chat, we would like to remind you to make sure to subscribe to the channel. This is to reduce communication interference with air traffic control and to ensure your safety on the plane. Before getting into your seat, you should have already gotten your favorite beverage in your sizzling popcorn pull-up mug, as shown on the screen in front of you. If you don't have the pull-up mug, you can purchase one via the link in the description below. Don't forget to close the microwave door before starting to pop your bag of popcorn. Once ready, sit down in your comfortable seat and fasten your belt. Make sure to remove all headphones during takeoff and landing procedures so that everyone around you can hear this. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you for choosing Sizzling Popcorn Airlines. Happy flying.
Welcome aboard. Shanghai add-on on Marketplace is good. Airport and also landmarks. Is that same scene? If it's landmarks, it's same scene, but the other one is WFSS, I think. Oh yeah, okay. Visibility 9, clear. Temperature 25. Altimeter 3000. ILS runway 30 in use. Ooh. Oh, I ain't using that. 300. We're using runway 20. Why? Our nav, why? Why? Because I said so. So you flying in the dark and I in the daytime. You're flying in the daytime and I'm flying at night. Nice. To the same airport. Lars, did you pick up the airport, or are you just flying to the default? Drag is required. On goal is at 4,000. Lars doesn't sleep flying day and night. Yeah. Yeah, because I see him over on Midnight Maverick. Flies later than me because he's on Pacific time. Lars is in there like later on. I'm like, oh, it's like morning over there. Alright, gotta I don't. Oh, okay, you don't. You're just in the default. Okay. So the airport is actually right in front of us right now. Put flap one. Just slow down. Okay, yeah, you're flying in right now. I don't see you, but it's probably because you're. I'm on the beta right now. Switched over to beta yesterday. It's because I was having an issue with Pyrex, Odessa, and Belfast. But I got that all resolved today. do you think that the sim looks better in the beta? Well, now you can have multi-monitor support, although it's sort of like archaic the way they do it. Because I took like half hour to create my 2 monitors. Then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stream, so I don't want the monitors right now. I had to delete them. But when I go to recreate them, it doesn't save them. Like, makes no sense whatsoever. Oh, you're in beta too, okay. Oh, you know what? I don't have the... Oh, I do. Fair enough. All right, let me know in the chat. What do you think this landing rate's gonna be? Gonna be like 100, 200, 300, 6,000? I think on Monday night in the military hops, they did like a 13,000 per minute. You have 257 kilometers to the airport. Okay, yeah. Well, then you're far enough back that I can't see you. Is that 257 kilometers or nautical kilometers? There's no such thing as nautical kilometers. Bring down the house here. Bring the flaps down. Minus 200. Minus 198. I think it's gonna be sub 150. Sub 150. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the the stream and you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you'll know when the next video comes out, or when I go into the live stream, like tomorrow afternoon for the matinee flight, Edinburgh to Belfast, back up to Glasgow. And then Monday night, not sure yet what it's going to be. And Wednesday night, we're up in Sweden, do a community flight. Lars will be the tour guide. Lars and Zany will be the tour guide. I think there's a bigger discrepancy than that, Marsh, between the two of them. Oh, yeah, okay, I see you now. 787. You retract your estimate? Two and two, baby.
20.
Airspeed full. Airspeed full.
10.
Ooh. I like tail drag that one. You can see that. Is there one here? Looks like it. Back, back. Do on. Marsh, thanks for the super chat. The based on data beta is great. Beautiful landing. Thanks a lot. I want to get clearance here. Ground service. Yeah, I think I'm on the taxiway. I don't need. Taxi via Bravo. I had the lights for landing at Vancouver. At gate 714A. Like bogus. Forget the. I'm just gonna park it where I parked the Mustang. Got some Q400. Go into this gate. Brake set. Runway off. Taxi light off. You go to throttle. Boom. Boom shakalaka. We can go to in the WestJet 178 on the Valhalla. Actually, Valhalla says 211. Yeah, better on Valhalla than here. Let's actually take a little spin around the airport. Hey, floating. So fast. Oh, not floating. All right. Got the Renaissance Hotel. Some interiors. Starbucks. We gotta go to the baggage claim. Not sure where baggage claim is. Oh, this is a security. Airport security. Oh man, I'm hungry now. Gotta go over to Boston Pizza. Love a pizza. A little short here. Getting a nice view. Right out. Ooh, Chili's. I'm hungry some more. Oh, the Hudson. What's the new? Shake Shack. Bunch of stuff here. Parking lots look fantastic at nighttime. This is during the daytime when you actually see the parking lots. It's just a satellite image. But thanks everyone for watching. It was a fun time going into Vancouver, coming back to Edmonton. Come back tomorrow afternoon. Edinburgh, Belfast, back up to Glasgow. That's all iRig, DevCo. All their airports, well, 3 of their airports. We'll go to the other ones another time. But that'll be going on at 11 Eastern, which is 3 o'clock at GMT. But thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And thank you.